Good morning. Today I will explain another cognitive error called discounting the positive or disregarding the positive. In general term, this is a cognitive error not only applicable for OCD obsessions or OCD therapy, but also applicable to general life. This means that you have in a collection of positive and negative things in a picture that contains positive and negative, you disregard the positive and you focus only on the negative. But because this series is about OCD therapy, so I'll try to uh, explain that in OCD terms or OCD examples. As an OCD sufferer, you have a specific OCD theme image about yourself. Let us say you, in religious OCD, you, because of the OCD personality, the fake self, the false self, you become more and more, you begin to have more and more thoughts about against your values, against the religion that says that you are a disbeliever, you don't believe in God, you are cursed to the hell, you deserve the hell, and okay, so these thoughts become a big part of your daily thoughts and daily feelings and daily obsessions. Now, you, in fact, in the real life, in the real practical life, in the doing life, in the behavior life, what you behave, what you do, in fact, you pray a lot. You do a lot of services to God. Despite this fact, because of this automatic cognitive error called disapproving or discounting the positive or disregarding the positive, you tend to neglect or ignore or disapprove or disregard your prayers, your services to God. Okay, reading the holy book. This is because you have this cognitive error. So this cognitive error focuses on part of the picture, part of the reality, specifically the negative part of the reality, and at the same time, it discounts the positive thing about reality. So this cognitive error is based on changing or distorting, disforming the reality. You have in the real practice, real experience, you have done 90 good things and 10 bad things, but because of this disregarding the positive, you tend to focus only on the negative part of the story or only the 10 false or 10 faults that you have done. Now, it is a good practice for OCD sufferers is that they are during doing the religious theme. So if you have the OCD theme, if you have a religious OCD, then it is a good practice during the doing the prayer is that you focus on the prayer and also you attend to yourself doing this prayer. So you focus on the prayer and at the same time also you pay attention that you are the one who is doing this prayer. Making contact with this reality. I am praying, I am focusing on my prayer, but also I am aware that I am the one who is praying. This will tend to give more stress to focus more on the reality that I am doing this good thing. Okay? Because in disregarding or disapproving the reality, discounting the positive, any positive that you do, any positive that the other do, you accept that, you don't distort it, you take it. But the problem is with you. So when you are doing positive thing, then you have reluctance, you have a problem with that. You don't let that enter your consciousness. You discount, you disprove, you disregard this positive part from you. So the problem is also in me, I. This connection with my real I, with my real me, with the real self. Okay, so as a practice, it is a good thing that you during the during busy with your value. So let us say you have an religious OCD. Then during the practice, you are focusing on the movement or on the words, but at the same time you are aware that you are the one, who is doing these thoughts, these prayers, and these supplications, and these religious ceremony. Okay. At the same time, the same thing uh, with buying something to your children. If you have harm thoughts against your children, then it is a good practice that during buying something to them, doing something to them, you are very aware that you are doing that. That I am doing that. Okay, so you make again connection with your real personality. So in disregarding the positive, you neglect all the practical proofs or all the practical behaviors, all the behavioral proofs during the life. You disregard them. So let us say you are a good mother. You behave in your life as a good mother, and everybody says that, and you notice also you recognize that. But during the OCD attack, OCD thoughts, OCD attacks, then you tend to neglect or distort, um, sorry, neglect, disregard all the practical experience with your children, all the long history that you were a good mother. If you are a religious person, the same thing, because you have you because of entering the entering of these OCD thoughts, that you are a disbeliever, that you are going to hell, you are against God, God hates you, and like that. You disregard all the practical prayer that you are doing each day, all the supplication, all the prayers that you are doing. You neglect them somehow because of this cognitive distortion, disregarding or discounting the positive. You remove every positive uh, from your experience and you take only the negative. The same thing with OCD, dirt OCD. You know very well that you have got these thoughts and these feelings that there is something dirty, that there are bacteria and germs thousands times now, or maybe 100 million times now. But each time you don't get, you are not dead until now. because you know it doesn't matter how much you wash your hand. This feeling of dirt, this feeling that there is germs and bacteria is filling your head, is filling your brain. So until now you're still alive and very healthy. You are also very healthy. That means you are discounting this fact that I am healthy. And I still remember before the OCD, the dirt OCD, that I didn't wash my hand after each time I get out from the bathroom or from the WC, or when I touch the door, so but I didn't get any disease, any sickness because of that. So you disregard this experience, the cognitive error, disregarding this experience that you have done this thing hundreds, thousands of times, but you didn't catch a disease. So in discounting the positive in OCD therapy, that means that you discount each proof that proves that the OCD thoughts are wrong. Of course, we consider each proof that defy OCD thoughts, that is against OCD thoughts, that proves the contrary of OCD feelings and thoughts. We consider that as a positive thing. In your problem, you tend to disregard this positive thing. Okay? To disregard it from your experience. I hope you understand what is the meaning of disproving or disregarding the positive. Still, I think that you have checked these cognitive errors many times before coming to the therapy. You try to remember that, you try to consider that you are a good father, or that you are a religious guy, but you couldn't convince yourself that you are so. So it is good to know that, and to understand that you have such problem, you have such a cognitive error, that you disregard any positive experience, even compliments. You disregard, you accept only negative compliments, and you disregard, you don't feel, and you don't accept, and you don't understand positive compliments from others. Okay? Also from your real self. It makes compliments to you the whole time because you are a good father, or you are a religious guy, you are a believer, but you tend to disregard these compliments from your real self. I hope that you understand this explanation, and see you in the next video.